The National Taskforce chairman of the Actors Guild of Nigeria, Uvo Kelvin, says 3 of the 5 persons who died in the Wednesday's boat accident have been buried by the bank of the river. The 2 others, including Nollywood actor John Paul, have been taken by their families to be buried on a later day. Ikenamechi reports.
It is the 3rd day since the unfortunate boat accident which killed 5 persons. On Thursday night, 2 bodies were recovered by the Marine Police, and on Friday morning, the last one was seen at the riverbank. The mood here is still sorrowful as fellow practitioners are still in shock over the tragic incident.
The rest 3 people that we've been looking for, 2 were found yesterday and they were buried. So 1 was found this morning and it has been buried across the sea. So that's we came for burial.
It's a sad year, especially because we've lost lots of veterans. Now we lost 5 of our colleagues on the same day in this very unfortunate and very avoidable boat mishap. It's really sad.
The National Taskforce chairman of the Actors Guild of Nigeria confirmed that 3 persons have been buried by the riverbank. He also wants to correct a wrong narrative about what transpired on Wednesday, as he was here when the bodies were brought.
The corpses were actually in the water for more than 4 hours, 4 hours 30 minutes precisely. 4 hours 30 minutes. The first guy that was brought out was Friday, the PA. He was stone dead. The second person was Junior Pope. He was bleeding from the nose, ears and mouth. The Marine Police were here. The Inland Revenue were here. Their doctors were here. They conducted CPU right there. They declared him dead. Could have been on the water for 4 hours. Here for like 5 hours. They've been in the water for like 4 hours, 30 minutes. You can ask around the boat, cruise people and all that. So,
angry members of Nollywood are frowning at those who are defaulting the no-shooting order by the association.
Unfortunately, these are still rumors for now, because we declared a no-shoot, and if you were here yesterday, you know, it's indefinitely for now.
Later this Friday evening, a candlelight procession will be held in honor of their dead colleagues.
Whatever narrative we might choose to believe, what is very essential in this tragic loss is that safety should be a watchword when traveling, especially on boats. Ikenamechi, TVC News, Asaba.
Ikena joins me now for more on this story. So if John Paul was declared dead at the scene of the incident, according to your respondents, some 4 hours after the boat capsized, what happened with the news of him, coming alive again?
Well, Nifemi, that is the myth who actually wants to demystify, because for someone that was underwater for 4.5 hours before he was rescued with others, definitely, I don't know how that person would be, be said to be alive. And that's what the National Taskforce chairman of the Actors Guild of Nigeria is saying, that those people that were doing that were just doing that to just get sensation from, people, and they get likes because of the fact that someone that was in water for that long, definitely, and for doctors on site of when the bodies were brought, confirmed, did a CPR and confirmed that the bodies they brought out of water, they are dead. And then when they got to the hospital, they were put on the morgue. I think where the confusion started, Ifemi, was that when they wanted to put the body in the morgue, the mortuary attendant said there's no way he will take someone that is dead in water without some sacrifice being done. And it was the process of doing that sacrifice that they thought that, the herbalist per se has revived him. But it was just flogging a dead horse per se, according to what he said. So I wasn't there on the scene when it happened, but from what he said was like flogging a dead horse and making a sensation out of all that. Bifemi.
So, Ikena, why were 3 out of the 5 persons who died buried by the riverbank?
Well, traditionally, when people die, in water, they, according to the tradition here, they bury them by the riverside. And for these three that have been buried, they buried them. Two were buried last night. One buried this morning. You know, I don't know, maybe probably the family did not perform what they're supposed to do to take their bodies to their respective homes to bury. But that's the tradition here. And for the two that the family refused that they will be buried here, they've been taken to their families to be buried on a later date. But for now, we know that that's the tradition that they do. When people die inside water, they tend to bury them by the riverside. I don't know why that, Nifemi.
You can now make your live for us in Asaba. Thank you for the updates there.